All right, folks, how y'all doing? Just dealing with not my immediate family, but family drama. Of course, I'm the one that started it, so I'm fine with it. So, because my sister's an idiot, but that's by the point. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. So, oh well. Oh, I haven't talked to my sister in I don't know 5, 6, wait, no, 3, 4 years because she's so much of an idiot. But that's fine. All right, folks, how y'all doing? Oops. Wow, that's way behind. Just dealing with not my immediate. Oh, all right. Let's try that again here. Since it's being weird again, I forgot to turn down the volume, so give me a second here. All right, there we go. Change the that I'm working on creative now, so that should work now. It still didn't change over. It'll probably change in a minute here after it refreshes. But let's see. Boom, boom. There we go. This is what I'm working on again here. My shoulder is so freaking sore still from my last physical therapy. I still need to get my another surgery done, so it's and now it's starting to get worse because they tried pushing it too far, and my shoulder's now hurting like a son of a pup. And every single time I've done this, it's gotten worse instead of better. Uh, so I didn't stream yesterday. Technically, I'm not supposed to be streaming today, but my wife and family is out of here today, so I'm like, okay, I can do this today. So I'm happy. Let's see if it changed yet. It still didn't change. Huh. I know I changed it. Let's see. Making my second board game. Let's try this. Creative. And done. Again, that's the second time I've done this. See if it actually, there it goes. All right. There we go. All right, now it's working. So my shoulder's been very sore here, and I can't really move it too much, so I'm not playing a game, which will make my arm move, my shoulder move. Because, yeah, that's how much it hurts. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. I was in complete pain yesterday. I would just stayed on the couch pretty much all day. And that's not like me. I like to be on the computer. But, so Adventure Dice is my second board game I'm working on. My first one's still not done yet, but I can't do anything more until I get some money. And I could do some playtesting, but I'm going to start doing it again here. Hopefully, if my shoulder starts not acting up, I'll get out. So, 6 characters. What this whole game is about is you pick one of, you make up your own character. I always like the ones who make up their own character. There's 6 different classes, which I'm trying to get away from D&D. So chaplain, champion, burglar, magician, minstrel, and soldier. Pretty much cleric, paladin, rogue, wizard, bard, warrior. Real easy. But I'm calling them something different. Trying to stay away from the tried and true D&D. And then what you do is you roll dice. You pretty much have a dice for, which I'm still got to play test this and figure this out. You pretty much got a dice for everything. You get so many dices per class, per level in class, per level. Because, for example, at tier 1, you get 2 dice. But you can get more dice by your what kind of character you are, which I've got way down here. Humans gain 1 extra dice for making up the character. Elves gain 1 extra dice in wizard or cleric, which I'm going to change that to 1 extra dice in wizard, cleric, or magic. Dwarfs gain 1 extra hit point when making a character. Also going to reroll any defense, any 1 defense dice. The Fae can gain 1 extra dice in rogue or bard. They can reroll dice in disarming traps. And a half giant does just 1 extra damage, but loses 1 accessory. Because that 1 extra damage is very powerful. I might change that to 2 accessories because of how powerful that is. In fact, that's a good idea. I'll just change it to 2 now. And you make up a deck, is what it is. So you can play this by yourself if you so choose. It'll be very hard, but you can play this as this 1 to 4 players. You make up a deck. Let's see, where's my animals? Dungeons. Here we are. You're going to pick out a dungeon, tier 1, which right now I've only got 5 right now. And there's 18 cards from goblins, 3 cards from rooms, and 2 from traps. And then the boss is an orc. All those are tier 1 characters, because that's why you're in tier 1, except for the boss, which is a tier 2. So that's how you want to work it out. And every time you fight a room, fight an encounter is what it is, which you draw 3 cards on, which could be rooms, traps, or monsters. So that gives you an idea of how this works. The rooms, of course, I haven't done anything with traps of it yet. The rooms, of course, are like guard room. Double any guards already in the room, which double any skeletons already in the room. Add 1 extra trap to this room. And then the other rooms are where you get items at, this is what I was working on even off camera. I was doing all this stuff here. The rooms are where you get items at. That's why there's always rooms. Like the labyrinth has 5 rooms. So that's the one that's got the most rooms. But it's going to have the boss as a level 2 tier 2 minotaur. Originally, I was only thinking of having 1 card apiece, but I already figured out I need to have more than 1 card for each. There's going to be only 1 giant rat? No, you're going to have multiple giant rats. So you need like 4 of them. So I've already figured out that I'm going to need more cards. And how this works is giant rat, tier 1, giant rat, swarm, which is more of them, tier 2. It's more along the lines of like wolf. Wolf, tier 1, teeth, damage. Wolf, alpha, tier 2. I max it out to tier 2, but I didn't max this out because health 2 is supposed to be, as of right now, the health determine what tier they are. So, at least that's the idea right now. I've gotten certain ones everywhere. So this is supposed to be tier 2. I just saw that. Ooh, boom. All right, there we go. And I'm still working on how all the combat's going to be working out because you get the roll, say you're human, so you get 3 dice attack. You're human soldier. You get 3 dice. A mace. You need 2 swords in it, which on the dice will have swords, shields, foot. So you need two swords for that. Okay. Three dice, two swords, no problem. You might hit, you might miss. It's up to that. But it's just the way the dice go. You're gonna have like sacks and stuff like that. You can store dice in there. Say, all right, I got a defense dice. I want to save that for later, or I got only one sword. I want to save that one. So next time when I roll three dice, I can possibly hit them twice. Oh, look, I rolled three swords. Now I can hit them twice with my mace. Boom, boom. The only problem with that is there's a lot of doubles. Two swords, two swords, two swords, two swords. Yeah. And then battle axe and then the armor's here. Yeah, that's how that works. So, but I know I got to change a few things here, or increase the health up. One of the two, because a club doing one damage needs two swords. Okay, a sword should be just as much. Technically, should be even easier to hit. So, yeah. So I'm still working on that, but I'm trying to get down to all the stats and stuff like that, at least the basics of it right now. This is what you go through when you go through making up a game. You run through it, figure out what works and what can't work. And these are what I plan on having: 22 dice total, six dice are 10-sided, four sets of elemental dice are 6-sided. So, yeah. Four sets of four elemental dice. I can't even say that right. I was like looking at it, like, no, that's not quite right. Right. Uh, and you're gonna have two legendary creatures, which are gonna be the boss guys at the very, very end of my two adventures. I'll be in there, which is a storm giant and a blue dragon. And what it is you get those 18 cards. You pick three cards at a time. If you run across the boss, you're fighting the boss. But every turn after that, you draw one card. It's like reinforcements. And I still got to figure this all out here. I know how I want it to run, but how it will run is completely different than how I want it to run. Right now, it's a good idea. So far, everybody I told to has liked it. So, yeah. And that's the main part there. And everything. But I need to make certain ones like Skeleton Guard. I want to make a guard for every one exhausted guard, or multiple ones for guards. There's workers and workers also, because workers, guards, and stuff like that, I'm using those as base keywords um, for one of the rooms here. Guard room. Double any guards already in the room. Because you can make up your own dungeons by doing it yourself. Because for my ones, you're going to have specific cards we put in. That's at least the idea there on that part. And what's going up? What's an update? Huh? Not an update from something. Oh, a beta test. Which doesn't really, yeah, doesn't really. I tried playing it. It's like, yeah, it's just a straight up fighting game. There's nothing changes on it really. It's like, yeah, no, I don't like it. But this is all supposed to be dungeons too, right now. I mean, if I actually get to a point where I'm making another game of this, that'll be outdoor combat, which is my next idea for it. Of course, I was thinking more sci-fi. An idea for sci-fi too, having laser guns and stuff like that too as a third one, which I would learn any mistakes I made. But like the shrine room, priests do one extra damage. Priest spells do one extra damage, which is called chaplain, not priest. I just realized that. It is chaplain, right? Yes. Okay. So chaplain does one extra damage. Copy, paste. Arcane library, which is supposed to be magician. I knew I did it wrong. I just was like, I gotta go by and change these later here. Change it back so I can see what's anybody talks. Which I doubt anybody likes this stuff, but I'm still putting this down. Paste. The barracks, double all minions. Kitchen, upgrade all minions health by 1. They're well fed. There we go. And paste chaplain. I just wanted. Oh, here's another chaplain. Let's see, infirmary. Of course. This is the mine. Double all worker minions. When you're just doing a random one, it'll be different here. That'll be very hard to get this to one. But when you're doing a specific makeup of your own dungeon, this can be very, very interesting. You can stack the deck with more workers. Stairs, tunnels. I'm trying to find. Oh, there we are. Paste. Chaplain. Treasure room. Double all traps. Draw 1. Weapon, armor, weapon. You can choose which one you want to draw. I'm still not sure if I should make it each character or just one. I'm probably going to make it each character gets to draw that. Because, yeah. Because that's be really slow if you didn't have to do that way. So each character will get to draw one of these cards. Now, let's see. Extra space there. So I'll move everything I just adjusted. I hate this stop being adjusted right. Yep, told you. Delete there. Delete there. This one gets delete. Delete. Even though if I add more stuff, which I will be, there'll be lots of room that will be adjusted all over again. I just hate seeing it not right. walkway, treasure room, kennel. Add one extra animal if any are drawn. Which I already know that wording's got to be changed around, but I'm keeping it that way for right now. Attacks happen simultaneously. Can roll defense dice once. If you draw the boss of the dungeon each round, one card from the dungeon deck. Each round, draw one card from the dungeon deck. Ignore traps and rooms. Because obviously you're not moving from room to room, you're just staying in one spot. And it can only roll defense dice once, which I know is not the right sentence, but this during the fighting, you roll defense dice once, you get the blocks and stuff like that. Like, so you don't get it per attack here. In other words, which makes it real good for the armors, which is why I have the armors the way they are. But I still got to change. I still think I should change that to plate mail 3 shield. No, yeah, but stops 3 damage. Tower shield gets 2 shields. Can be merged with heavy armor. Stops 2 damage. So, or shield can be merged with medium and heavy armor. Stops 1 damage. Which I still, and this is tier 1 items. This is not. These are all tier 1s weapons, armor, and equipment. So that's how that works here. So now this is what I'm working on right now, which I still got to get more dungeons. I would like at least 10 dungeons out of each one, which is still going to change up the Minotaur. I'm still going to make up the Minotaur, which is a humanoid. The top here, they added cultist champion, which and I knew I spelled it wrong. I was like, oh, no, that's wrong. Minotaur, which is tier 2. So I'm going to make it 4 health. We'll attack any melee attacker first. Right now I'm just putting basic weapons down and such. Let's see. Battle axe. Which I know each of them will have their own weapons. So, yeah. And then I know he's going to have a gore attack. Which is 1 damage. Like I said, I'm still working on this thing. It's still got a long ways to go before I even get to playtesting it exactly. But I got to playtest it myself and with other people, and then that's a long. I mean, this games take years. I've been working on this game a year, and it's gone through a couple different revisions. I've got several games I've been working on here, but my shoulder's so sore I can't play no games right now, which just sucks. Minotaur, bloodlusted. Bloodlusted is not one word. All right, bloodlusted. There we go. Which would be tier 3 and 7 health. I'm still gonna make up how the cards are gonna look and everything else. I mean, I got how the player cards are going to look. That was already done up a while back. Let's see. Zombies, which I'm going to have more than, like I said, these basic ones like this, I can have more than one of. So, vampires. Why didn't that come over? I just realized that didn't come over. Let's, okay, undo that. I don't know. Let's paste. There we go. Except, no, that didn't work out either. Let's undo that. Undo paste. Let's just make up a whole new one. There we go. Vampire, tier 3, 8 health. And I want it. Copy. Paste. I didn't. All right. It's not supposed to have old bow. It's supposed to have. This is supposed to be here. So. Paste. So this is the reason why you can play with just one person, because you can fight like this. Although, like I said, it'll be very hard to play with just one person. And that's another thing I didn't play test yet, is how well this works with 4 people. Because I might have the damage all wrong, and it's like, okay, nope, that didn't work. So, delete, delete. I said delete, delete. Okay, fine. Delete rows. Delete cells. Okay. Delete. Delete. Entire row. There we go. All right. Which, like I said, this is still got to be changed. I'll just put something in there for right now to actually hold up for right now. When you're playing multiple people, this is what this is for. It's like, okay, you got a chaplain in the group? Vampire's going to have the chaplain very first thing. That way, nobody has to be the DM, pretty much. Because you all can play characters. If there's more than one, I haven't figured that part out yet. If, it's like, okay, there's not a chaplain. All right, it's random. Actually, it's going to be chaplain or champion, because both of those can turn in D&D type stuff. I need a vampire. Actually, let's make this one a vampire lackey. Yeah. Vampire lackey. See, I don't always double the health. So, yeah. And you'll be able to make up your own monsters and stuff like that. It's pretty simple to make up your own monsters. But there's no maps or anything else like that. That's a nice thing. To figure that out. How to do that. Something else is going on. No, that one. No, oh, this one. No, not that one. No, not that one. No, 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 not that one. No, not that one. Where is it? Huh. I guess I should have saved it. Try this. There it is. There we go. All right. 45 degrees in Michigan. Yay! Yes, we're actually warm today. That's another nice thing. What is the degrees out today? Let's see. Uh, what is degrees out? It is 4. It's going to be a high of 43 today. Not quite 45, as somebody said, but it's supposed to be 40, 43. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, moved my shoulder too much. It hurts so bad. Oh, all right, but to continue, I still got to put traps in here. That's one of the things I got to do. I haven't even touched traps up to yet. Just gonna leave myself lots of room. Traps. It's a trap. Leave myself lots of room. Let's see, what size was that? Can't remember. 16. Okay. Underline. Didn't underline them, right? Yes. Okay. Which traps are going to be just like copy, paste, hit. Real simple. Um, let's see. I'm also going to have on monsters a gold. You're just going to have gold, so you can sell the gold to buy weapons in the town. Before any adventure starts, you're going to draw like a certain amount of cards. I'm not sure if it's 3, 6, and you'll be able to buy whatever you want. Let's see. 1 minion is upgraded to next tier. Let's see. No, pit. Uh, roll. I'm trying to remember how to think of how I want to word this now. Roll. How do I want to word this? Roll 2. Roll tier dice. If what is rolled, trap misses. Trap misses. Yeah. Roll tier dice. What is rolled? Trap misses. Pretty much you're able to dodge the trap. You either didn't have enough weight on it yet, so people could walk past it, or you could um uh, let's see. Or you jump back in time when the trap sprung. And we're going to have after trap roll. Let's see. 3 dice per each sword counts as one. Each sword counts as one. There we go. Which gives you money in there. Up to 3 gold. I think it's 3 gold. I don't gotta remember if I actually. Yeah. Which, where am I going? I went way too far. Roll 3 attack dice. Each sword counts as 1 gold piece. There we go. Which sword, 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 sword. Which is the most dice you can possibly get. So you can, at most, you can get 3. And you got elemental dice. These are for all magic, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing this, is get away from the D&D. All magic is one of the 4 elementals. Fire, earth, wind, water. And a chaplain, of course, has its own, which will probably be water for the spell here, which I haven't touched spells yet, because that's going to be a nice, long, arduous journey on that part. But that gives you a 1 pit. Now, I got to look up a lot more on the web here to figure out number traps. For example, the big boulder trap, the spear trap. It shoots a spear or shoots darts. Dart trap. That's it. You know, like Indiana Jones. Or the blade trap. The dart trap example would be, I already know it won't be feet for that one. Actually, be armor, shields, dart trap. Roll 2 dice if shield is rolled. Trap missed. Which that one won't have very much. 1 attack dice if sword is rolled. If sword is rolled. Or I could make it for pit for every person, for every sword that's rolled instead of a. That's how much gold is down there. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Like I said, that might be too much gold for what I'm planning on because I like goblins only gonna give you 1 gold. Might not even give you any. Goblins might not even give you any gold. I'm still trying to figure it out. Which, of course, because I'm doing this, is altering everything down below me. All right, but hit, dart, trap. Like I said, I gotta look at more traps. The blade one, blade trap. Wall blade. Blade. Copy. Paste. And then I also gotta put tiers down. No. Traps are not gonna have tiers. Well, traps are. No. Traps are gonna have multiple tiers. Or that. I don't know. I gotta put damage down. 1 damage. 1 damage. 1 damage. There's going to be tiers to, because I always got tiers for everything else, so I might as well put tiers for this. Tier 1, tier dash, tier 1. Tier 1. So that's supposed to be die, not dice. So yeah, roll tier dice. Tier dice are the what level you are, which is the reason why rogues get their bonuses from that. Rogues and the Fae get can reroll disarm traps and lose 1 hit point. I don't think I'll call it disarming traps, but uh, you get the idea. And burglars get 1 extra dice when using it for traps. Yes. So I had said that right. It's an extra dice, yeah. I want to rewrite that down here. Like I said, it's all bits and pieces working together. Gain 1 extra dice, a rogue or bard can reroll a dice when traps, when rolling for traps. Win, already got win. But Fae are supposed to be really small. So, although I still gotta think of another race. I want 6 races in here. I got a half giant. I got a Fae. Accessories are supposed to be, which I haven't even started that one yet. Are supposed to be sacks, gold rings, stuff like that, jewelry. That sort of stuff. And then you got what weapons they can use. They can use light weapons, and Chaplain can use up to medium weapons up to max. Medium armor through the whole thing. I'm still thinking I should give him heavy armor, but not right now. Because I got cleric spells, I don't want him having heavy armor. Light accessories, medium accessories, light, medium, heavy. First, I said cleric spells. I didn't change that. Oh wow. Okay. Well, let's change it right now. Paste. 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 And you got the champions, which again, paste. Paste. And then they can finally use medium cleric chaplain spells. Gotta get used to not saying that. None, light, medium. Although, what is? They can use heavy at all times. Heavy weapons, heavy armor. Light. There we go. And a magician. I did change that. That's good. Delete, delete. There we go. Which humanoids are supposed to be like part human, part can be human or humanoids. I mean, human worker, human hitman, exhausted guard, hired soldier. That's what that's supposed to be. So. But yeah. Undead, goblins. I want at least 30 original characters in each one. 10 tier 1, 10 tier 2, 10 tier 3. So that's at least my thought idea. And I still haven't even come close to getting all the monsters I want in here. I'm going to take out plant monsters. I already know that. Magic induced humanoids. That's where I need to put the Minotaur at. Elementals. Beasts, which that's supposed to be the animals down here. Because this is where like the Chimera and stuff like that are supposed to be at. We haven't got that far yet. But like I said, I want 10 of each. 10 tier 1, 10 tier 2, 10 tier 3. That's my plan here. I take out animal, because beasts are supposed to be part of the animal. Humanoid, goblins, oozes, double touch oozes, silver touch elementals, giant cards. Magic induced to, and 30 boss cards. These are specifically for specific adventures, which I got planned at least that you can use. They'll have their own. They'll have extra stats like it's a orc warlord, for example. He will be better than a regular orc He'll be a tier 2, though, but he'll have better equipment, stuff like that. Let's go down to Orc, for example. He'll be a tier 2. There will be no tier 1 bosses. I can say that one for a fact. But these will be special bosses you can get. Like a Goblin Fat Boss. A Cobalt Shaman boss, which will make it up to tier 2. Heck, you might even have a regular Goblin boss, which will make it up to tier 2, which you can throw in and have as the bosses. Because you'll be able to take a tier 2 or an actual boss, which a boss will actually be harder and everything. Will give more gold at the end of the venture. You defeat them. That's at least the plan there. But I haven't got that far yet. Like I said, rooms. I didn't put traps down yet, did I? Oops, I put 2 down. Okay. S. Finger's in the completely wrong spot there. 30 trap cards. I don't got accessories in there either. Oh, I do have accessories in there. Chaplains. Right there. Dungeon room trap. Dungeons. Room traps. There we go. Humanoids. I will add S to all these. Beasts. Elementals. Giant. Magic induced. I'll just leave bosses. As you can see, armor, magician, chaplain. I'm just guessing how many freaking cards I'm gonna have. I want 15 tier 1 spells, 15 tier 2 spells, 15 tier 3 spells, but that's a lot. I'm already knowing that much. I might just have to knock it down to 15 armor cards, 15, not 15, 10. So make it 30 armor cards, 30 weapon cards, 30 magician cards, 30 chaplain cards, 30 accessories. Which you'd have a pile for each of these, because, oh, look, you shuffle them up beforehand. Okay, done. All right, what do you want first? And that's how that works. And of course, when you get the Storm Giant Blue Dragon, it's like, okay. And I gotta figure out how many actual fights it takes to get to that. Huh, okay. And so back to this. We got health for each one. The soldier, warrior, fighter gets the most health. The magician, of course, gets the lowest health. Just still had that down. Magician and burglar get the least health. Bleh. And minstrel. But he gains less. He only gains 1. These 2 gain 2 each turn. So he's got the actually least amount of health for the whole thing. I originally had it where you needed certain items to level up, but I changed that. Minstrel gets to use 1 single elemental die when making up their character, which, if they're an elf, they would get 2, for example. So, yeah, this is all about I'm still working on. I go through spurts of what I want to do, what I want to add, and that's what it gets down to. Although I shouldn't make these by tiers, what originally wasn't yet. I'm going to have to change it so I can keep track of it all. Copy and paste it, cut and paste it to each spot, right spot. But yeah. So the Goblin Kobold Priest, Kobold Shaman. These are weak guys. I still got to figure out more. Kobold, Goblin Guard. There's going to be some that are going to be the same. I originally wanted a two apiece, but that's not going to happen. I already know that. And then for rooms, for dungeons, it'll be tier 2. Which can have special effects here. Which I haven't put in here yet. I already know that. Like, the Cult of Cruelty. Uh, healing spells are -1. The Labyrinth. I already know one thing I'm going to do with the Labyrinth. I spelled humanoid wrong. I didn't realize that. I already know with Labyrinth, any rooms will be cycled back through. That'll be a special thing that happens, which will be interesting and reshuffled into the deck. If you draw a room, good, but it can be reshuffled back in the deck. Which, yeah, because it's a labyrinth. You don't know where you're going for dungeons here. Uh, that's the, well, that's, as I was saying, that's the idea. Thieves Guild traps base cycled back through the dungeon here. That's the lowest rooms one on here, but you can still get gold. So you can buy stuff after the whole thing. Yeah, each person draws. Yep. Yeah, but you're getting the idea here. Of how I want it to work out and such. Oh, we have to change it back over. Nobody's watching. I didn't think so. But it's all good. I'm not expecting too much in this. This is what my shoulder's killing me, and I want to keep my shoulder from dying here, so I'm doing it this way. Oh, let's see what's going on over here. Over in Grind King's game. By the way, if you guys don't know, Grind King Games is a good place for getting affiliated. Will help out everything. So let's see. All right. And nothing going on, but still people talking. It's a fun place to be. Here's what the let's see. Oh, I don't see it nowhere. I had it on here. I know that much. Starting soon. Yeah, I know I had it on here, but I guess it's gone now. I guess it took it. Must actually took it off. It's, that's on here, which is not supposed to be on here. Remove. Same thing I'm doing right now. Huh. And oh well. Let's see if I can find it here. Let's see if I can show you it right here. Where is it? Add screen capture. Boom. This is a basic of what the card's supposed to look like. All the cards will go right here. If you get a long sword, boom. Get a ring of protection, boom. Your name, your class, your health. Oh wait, your long sword goes here. Ring of protection. Spell of um, dark matter. I don't know. Just making it up. What's here? Spells can go in accessory spots. Heck, spells can even go on weapon and armor spots, which that means these things change. So I want them all the same, so I can have a card slot for it. You put the card right here, put your stuff right here. It's all good. That way you're making up your own characters. Now, of course, I'll have my own characters in there, so you don't have to make up your own characters, or you can see examples. I have 6 of them, of course. So I'll have light bow, um, Taiyu, which is one of the two of my oldest, and Thornwood, but I don't know if I'm going to have Thornwood in there. He might be in there as a human. But Taiyu, which is real easy, Tyuio. Uh, top 5 things. Lightbow and Thornwood are my 3 oldest characters, even older than my superhero characters. So I made them for Bard's Tale, and because there's also Silver Sky, and which is Bard's Tale 1 back in the day, before I even played uh, those type of games. Played it for Ultima Online and Bard's Tale, and I know Thornwood is at least the oldest because I played it in D&D. But they all came out about the same time. I know Thornwood's the oldest character. And I had Aragon, which I had nothing to know. I knew nothing of whatchamacallit at that point in time. So I just made it up, didn't know anything about it. And then I found out there's this whole thing about Aragon and the Lord of the Rings stuff. Like, what? Okay. Yeah. He was always my warrior or paladin, which I made him a paladin at some point in time. But he was a warrior, along with the dwarf. Taiyu was a warrior also, which became a monk, but that's that point. But yeah, this is that whole thing I plan on using there. Like I said, I still got to go through all these weapons and stuff and figure out a way to make it work. But I haven't used it yet. But I'm just getting it all on there so I can have the idea for it. Traps are still being made here. rooms. Dungeons are far from done, and the monsters are far from done. So I might as well start working on up tier 1. Paste. Tier 1. So I don't have no more tier 2, tier 1s for humanoids, which I surely need to have more than just 2 characters. I need to have 10 characters. But we can get all the tier 2s together. Copy. Paste. These are going to go into the magically induced. So I might as well make that up right now. While we're doing this. Which I don't know if I should actually make it up magically induced. But they're supposed to be the intelligent ones. So yes, I'm gonna do that. Magically induced humanoids, which will be this one, these two. Cut. Paste. Tier 3. See, there's one of two things I can do. I can either move them up to top or move them up to bottom, which tier 3s get moved down to bottom. Tier 2s stay right where they're at. That way, anytime I want to make up one, I got to make sure I put it in the right spot and do the other one up at the same time. Otherwise, I'll get confused, and then I won't make sure I have enough and stuff like that. Paste. There we go. Let's see, humanoids are done. Look, magic induced humanoids are done. Undead. Cut. Paste. Delete. Cut. So those are in the right spots. So tier 2, tier 2, tier 2, tier 3, and tier 3. There's 2 tier 3s. Paste. There we go. And goblinoids. Orc chieftain goes cut. Backspace. I really don't want to move my shoulder too much, so I'm just barely moving. I'm using less movement here, not typing anything. But I wanted to do something here today. Paste. Let's see. Goblin Fat Boss. Cut. Paste. And cut. And paste. Cobalt Priest, Cobalt Shaman, Goblins, and delete. And then beasts are almost in the right spots. Cut. This is the one I'm going to actually just cut the freaking paste tier 2 because there's only one. Cut. Paste. Delete. Does anyone else hide their not unopened games from their non-gaming gamer spouse? No. Do I hide my Transformers, but not my unopened games because I can't afford games. I did a joke. She's got a curio out here. She cleaned everything out of the curio because she wanted to clean. She hasn't put anything back in there for about 5 months now. 5, 6 months, maybe even longer than that. So I took pretty much all my Transformers, put them out in the curio. Boy, did I get yelled at. I was like, "What? You don't got anything in there?" And it's been a month since that happened, and there's still nothing in there after I took it all out. She had her angel stuff in there, and she wants to move, but we can't move yet because I'm not getting any money. So yeah, it's just funny. And there we go. Dungeons, beasts, goblinoids, undead, magic-induced humanoids. Still gonna work on that. I know the beholder's gonna be in there. Hey, Steel, how's it going? I like the GIF or icon. I don't know what you want to call it. The gun icon there. Steel be that gun. I just want to see what you named it. Yeah. If I knew how to do it, I'd put a Manchine GIF in someplace. Put that all around. But I don't, so it's been too long. I used to be real expert in computers in the 90s and early 2000s, but not anymore. Everything's way past what I can do now. I mean, I can get around it, but no work for the test of week. You're off this week. Oh, rest. Okay. Okay. That's good. You can. I know I haven't seen you around lately. I've been looking for you. It's like, where is he? He's gone. Uh, I was like, I see you chatting, but I was like, I never see him playing. Never see you on Twitch anymore. I was like, oh, he's gone. You come in. We don't need you. Rest of the week. It's like, okay. Thank you for telling me. You couldn't tell me on that phone. Yeah, that's fun. This is just one of my board game. The second board game I'm majorly working on here. My other board game is yeah is stuck where it's at until I get some money. I've pretty much got the rules down for that completely down. That's I've even paid for somebody to overlook it several times actually. So that's how far along I'm in with that game. I got so, but I wanted to do this game up here. So, but what do you got planned for today? Steel. Gonna play some Pug? Pub? I'm just doing this because my shoulder's too sore right now to even move hardly. I don't even want to. Yeah, I was supposed to play yesterday, and I was like, no. And I went through the last day of physical therapy, and all I'm doing is getting worse because I still need my last surgery done. It's like because they were trying to increase the weights for me. No, I couldn't move my shoulder at all. I can move my shoulder a little bit. That's the reason why I'm on today. Shooting range? What kind of gun you got? What kind of guns do you got? Nobody has just one gun. I'm here in Michigan. Everybody's got guns, except for me. I don't got no guns. Wife doesn't want me to have guns. Yeah. Otherwise, I'd be playing games instead of doing this. But this is all right too. It makes me do this. uh, I can show you some stuff in my other actually real board game. The one I've gotten actually done up here. Let's see. Maps. City. Is that it? Oh, that's. Oh yeah, this will work. This will work. All right. Let's see. Um, I wonder. Yeah, this is showing right now. Yeah, this is actually the board game itself. Let's see. These are just some of the tiles you can make up that I got made up already. There's like 36 of them I got totally. This is a big one of the. You can move through here. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Got a bank vault. You can see all the open drawers. Well, you can't see it on top because it's not got a full screen. I'm still moving the mouse around. There's it is with that. Let's see. Which way? Let's see. Elevator. Road. Well, these are all some of the corridors. Uh, Statue. Bar. Desk. Stuff like that. Just a little bit of everything. Workshop. You can see legs in there, robotic legs and stuff like that. Machine gun. Warehouses. And then I got outdoor ones also. Let's see. And then the outdoor ones, which are right here. This one might not come over. Let's see. Oh, wow, that's actually coming out. Okay. Actually, can see all the stuff. I didn't realize I put it that way. You can see all the stuff from this. Oh yeah, this is. I've got agreements, cards, characters, all the stuff, power cards, everything. All done up nice and organized in my files. Adventure plots. I got my resume in here for some odd reason. I think this is. Let's see if this shows up. Oh, that's not it. Yeah, it's 5.1. Here it is. This is actually the game itself. Like I said, I got it all. I still haven't got all the pictures and stuff done because this is what this picture's supposed to look like, but I don't have it. This is an example of all the cards and everything. This card's got to get changed around. I already know this. This is my one that's a lot farther along. I got notes that I'm still working on stuff. Higher speeds. Yep. That was one of the things when playtesting I've done so far that needs to be taken care of. I mean, this is actually done up decently. So I've got pictures in here except for a few. So yeah, on that game. So I might take my Surge Glock out and the AR and just go a few hours. Okay. Oh yeah, got we got in the area. I don't go to one that's really far away. Not It's not super far away. It's a half an hour, a little over half an hour away. But I got, if you count that one, I got three different ones in three cities. And one in my city, and another one in the neighboring city, and another one, and the one that's a little over half an hour away. So yeah, gaming stores are plentiful up here because everybody plays games. Nothing else to do a lot of times. So, oh yeah, I gotta when I start getting it when I have it more ready. I want to go to every game and store it and say, hey, play the game, test it out, tell me what you think of it, and without me actually being in it, so that way they can just play it. That's one of the big things. Let's see, we got we got two comic book stores in the city, one book store in each of the other cities. So yeah, so there's four comic book stores in the area. And there's another comic book store, game store, 45 minutes away. It's a really small town. It's below my hometown, but they still stay in business. I used to go out there when I played HeroClix. Yeah, every now and then, just for the fun of it. Because I was in charge of the area. Went around to all the different stuff in the area. We got a big college here too. Uh, Might as well say it. Saginaw Valley State University. So SVSU. Yeah, here in Michigan, it's a decent sized university. Not even a college. We got a college and a university. Bay City's got the college. We got the university, but they're only like 5 miles from each other, which is Delta College. So it gives you an idea how big this area is. You're gonna be streaming on later tonight, or you're just gonna be lazy and sit there and eat bonbons. I had to say it. Then tease my wife about it. I'll try to be out and take a look at your stuff here if you're gonna be on. I was teasing my wife. It was about getting her. I guess there's such a thing as now as donut um, roses type things. You put a whole bunch of donuts on a stick, pretty much. It's like, here, have some donuts. I was teasing my wife. My wife is like 5'2", 109 pounds. So yeah, me teasing her about weighing and eating a lot, she gets upset very easily about it. It's like, yo, don't, I don't want to get fat. I'm not fat. You have such a big butt. I can't hold it with one hand anymore. And she's upset. Yeah, that's my wife for me. But we have fun teasing each other, so she teases me just as much as I tease her. So, what game will we be playing if it's on each one, or on the PC or the Xbox? Which game would you be playing? Okay, I just got invited to Warhammer Vermintide. I've never bought Warhammer Vermintide. The second one, I don't. Okay, all right, that's interesting. Technical test: no streaming permitted. This is right in bold letters at the very start of it. So I just get invited to Warhammer Vermintide 2. With I don't even try to do it, but I got invited to it. I gotta re-download World of Tanks. I got Dreadnought already on here. I've played a few games, so yeah. I played a few games of Dreadnought. It's like, all right, this is fun. World of Tanks. I think did I get up to level 6, tier 6? Can't remember. I know I got tier 6, tier 5 on World of Warships. World of Tanks has been a long time since I played that. I should actually re-download that. See if they fixed it. It would not. It would always run. You couldn't uh, turn it off in the background. I didn't want it in the background anymore. And so it's like, this is the reason why I'm doing it, because you can't turn it off in the background. You can't right click the freaking icon and turn it off. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, this was years ago when they had some type of error in it because you could do it, then they stopped it from doing it, and I was like, what the freak? It's been like 2 3 years since I played it last. World of Tanks, probably 2 years, because I mentioned it, and everybody was like, there was people that you said was they were complaining about it also. It wasn't just me. And you couldn't stop it. You couldn't log out of it. If it's on and running in the background. Other than Control Alt Delete and everything, which I didn't want to do every single time I played it. So I uninstalled and said this is the reason why I'm uninstalling it. I never reinstalled it again. But it's been a while. I think I will download that. World of Tanks. You're not playing on Steam, are you? Because if you're playing on Steam, it won't download for me. For some odd reason, it gives me an error every single time. At least when it first came over to freaking whatchamacallit, I tried downloading it. Because those are on different servers, as I found out too. It's like, oh, gotta start off anyways. No, okay. All right, good. I'm re-downloading World of Tanks as of right now. So if you do play World of Tanks, yeah, definitely want to play. DirectX files already installed. Grant access through Windows Firewall. Yes. All right. Yes, I said already. Standard. The only problem is I don't want it in C. I want it in D. My C is almost full. There we go. Next. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Let's see. World Tanks. There we go. Enable updates for the game. Create desktop. I don't need to create desktop. There we go. All right, there. It's downloading. Yeah, I'm not going to download the high definition one. I mean, I can still got a lot of room on my computer as long as I use a D side, but for some reason my computer has C and D, and yeah, I haven't been able to merge it ever. So I was like, okay. I reformatted it before, and I was like, I still can't merge them. All right, never mind. It's all good. But it's downloading. World of Tanks is downloading. It'll be fun to play it again. Since I haven't played it in forever. Also got to download the Vermintide, I guess, too. Since I've been invited to play. Never played that game, the Vermintide 2. I've never played Vermintide 1, so. Might not be able to talk when I play too much because the family will be here. And, oh, yeah. And it'll be after, of course, we get done with going out to eat for Valentine's Day. Even though it's the day after Valentine's Day. We never go out on Valentine's Day because it's always too hectic. Plus, the wife was working till 7 o'clock. You have, I think, like I said, I think I got tier 6. It's the max tier tank I got. I know at least tier 5. I just can't remember if I made it to tier 6 or not. So I was stuck at tier 5 forever and a day. I know that much. Always stuck at tier something. Just like on World of Ships, I'm stuck at tier 5, I think, right now. I think I just got tier 5. I'll let you know. I'll message you when I get back. I know we're supposed to be back about 6:15 because Heather, my wife's got to go to a birthday party. Uh, that's a Russian tank, right? Is that, I know I went with Russia. Yeah, I think I got the same thing. So I don't do that much damage. I can take the freaking hits like crazy. Boom, boom, boom. Like, you got me. That's nice. Unless you get a critical hit, yeah, I'm all good. I'm slow as heck. I'm really good at the light tanks and scouting. Like I've gotten the top spots before with the light tanks for scouting as I go around and spot for people. Because I literally wait. It's like I'm not going first. I wait like a minute, 2 minutes before moving. I'm just gonna wait here. Then while everybody gets in position, everything I run out there. It's like all the top tier tanks are aiming at the big tanks and ignoring me at that point in time. At least that's what I did before. They probably got some new maps. I just thought of that since I haven't played in forever. Last time I played was when the snow maps were being put in. Yeah, they put in the Chinese spot in the snow. That's what it was. But as soon as I get back, if you're on, I'll let you know I'm on at the same time. I'll let it run and download already here. It's already 22%. So I have to get used to these new maps. One of the let's see, the Chinese were just being added in. Was that the last one that was added in? Can't remember. It's been too long since I played. Chinese, French, I don't know. But this is my board game. Second board game I'm working on. Paris is one of them. Okay, cool. Actually getting names like that out. I just remember this one with the half the city, half the park. Never liked the city ones because then you can't really use the light tanks, the fast tanks. Can't remember the name of the tank now. It was a light fast tank. I think it was tier five. And I always just start cities like you knew where they're going to move no matter what, so you can't really use it. Only on open fields. There's certain maps are better at certain tanks. Yeah, there's a shipping yard one. I remember that one. It was like uh, I don't know if it's a shipping yard. I just know they had water on it. You're on the edge of a coast, and there's a town. Already has a new camera mode. You know, every single time I tried Artie, I hate it. I couldn't do it, hit it very well. So I was like, all right, I have a level 3 Artie. That was about it. Level 2 Artie. I didn't go any farther than that. Yeah, okay. Plus, that's what I took out with my freaking fast tank. Always ran behind everybody and killed the Artie. If I knew I was gonna die, I'd just ram him. I was like, okay, I'm gonna die. Ram. Okay. we'll see what changes I noticed here from when the last time I played. Watch, the first couple of matches are all the same. Look, it's the oldest map we got. Yay! It's like this is nothing new. I've played this map I don't know how many bazillion of times. It's downloading, so it's making it slow. I'm already at 50%. Oh, they don't show any of the old maps anymore? Like the one where there's a river running through it and you got on one side and stuff? Alright, talk to you later. I'll be on. Since my thing's all downloading now and the streaming's not doing very well, I'm going to stop it here also. So take it easy. And like I said, I'm going to stop the stream here because I'm downloading and it's making the stream go wonky. Thanks for your likes, follows, and subscribes. Also, depending on what platform you're using, and stay safe. Oh, yeah. All new. Yeah, I understand now. All right. But thank you again. Y'all have a good one, and stay safe out there.